take 95,000. I keep having to redo these videos. Hopefully they'll work. So the next video that we're going to do is going to be talking about IXL and how do you know what you've accomplished? How do your parents know what you've accomplished? How does Mrs. Cusick know what you have accomplished and how long you've been practicing? But before we go there, I just thought I'd start you off with my favorite mug from my house that my kids gave me long, long ago. I used to pour coffee in it. It is rather large. I'm not kidding. I now keep my pens and pencils in it because I don't need as much coffee. Anyway, so homeschooling with 3 kids. Moms and dads, you might want a mug this big. I'm just saying, been there. All right, so let's go to IXL. When you log into IXL, this is what we see, right? This is our typical page. It tells me what my recommendations are. But how do I know what I've done? How do I know what I've gotten credit for? This little section up here, it's called Analytics. Click on that section, parents, students. It now tells me my usage. So it says in the last 30 days, Florence, me, has answered 92 questions. That is, I've answered 92 questions. I've spent 22 minutes practicing, and I've mastered or made progress in 4 different skills. Then it has a graph, and it shows what days I've practiced. So on today, I've practiced 92 of those questions. That's today. No other day was I doing practicing skills. Over here, it tells me how much I've practiced by different categories, which is kind of interesting. I like stats, I like math. But if you scroll down, notice up here it says I've spent 22 minutes practicing. I'm asking you guys to practice 30 minutes a day for the next week. I'm asking you to practice 30 minutes a day for 4 days. So do the math, you guys. How much time should pop up here when you've accomplished? If you do more than that, great. But please don't do less than that. You'll get graded accordingly. Not how well you did, but if you accomplished our goals. So you should have at least 2 hours this next week. And how will I know if you've practiced that in those 2 hours? If you scroll down, it says sessions and skills. So this morning, I have nearly been on my computer for almost 2 hours. Score, Mrs. Cusick, you've gotten the 2 hours worth of work done, right? No, people. My computer has been on for 2 hours, but I have not been practicing for 2 hours. I have actually only been practicing for, let's look, what is it I've been practicing today? I practiced the first skill for 2 minutes. I practiced the second skill for 11 minutes. I practiced the third skill for 3, the fourth skill for 3. Oh, let's stop. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 11 is 17. Math is everywhere, I like to count. 17 plus 2, 19 minutes. That's interesting. Is that what it said at the top? No, 22 minutes. So 19 minutes today I spent practicing. The other days I spent probably about 3 minutes practicing. And you can see day by day what you've practiced, what your students have practiced, if they've actually spent time practicing. A few people will open up a question. Notice it says 1 minute. And then further down, 19 minutes. That's when I did my diagnostic test. Can you see? So that's the diagnostic, but that's not practicing. This area is practicing. So if you're confused, just always go back to the top of this screen and it will tell you, I'm learning my videoing skills. It will always tell you how much time has been spent practicing in the last 30 days. So I just wanted to give you the information and have fun, learn, and enjoy.